Archaeologists have unearthed the first known human figure sculptures made by the Tartessos culture, a lost civilization that occupied southern Spain and Portugal's Algarve around 3,000 years ago that has been linked to the mythical Atlantis. According to experts, the humanoid creations are likely depictions of gods and warriors. The discovery of 5 reliefs of human faces at the ancient Tartessian site of Casas del Torrenuelo has exposed details of the Bronze Age society that mysteriously vanished around 2,500 years ago. There are existing artifacts that have been discovered previously that show the Paleo-Hispanic culture's writing, but these are the first glimpses of human representations. Erica Lopez, a spokesperson for the Spanish National Research Council, CSIC, said in a press release, "The unusual thing about the new finding is that the representations correspond to human faces. This extraordinary finding represents a profound paradigm shift in the interpretation of Tartessos people, who are traditionally considered an aniconic culture for representing divinity through animal or plant motifs, or through betilos, sacred stones. The human faces date back to the 5th century BC, towards the end of the centuries-long civilization's existence. 2 of the most well-preserved reliefs appear to depict women who might have been Tartessian goddesses, according to a team led by Esther Rodriguez Gonzalez and Sebastian Celestino Perez of CSIC's Institute of Archaeology. A third, adorned with a helmet, could be a Tartessian warrior, the researchers said. The remaining pair of reliefs are more poorly preserved, but they may also be deities that were watching over the warrior as part of a larger artistic or ritual work. The human reliefs were found in an ancient adobe temple that was filled with the bones of animals that were killed, eaten and deposited in a pit during a mass sacrifice. Following the feast, the site was then mysteriously sealed off and burned to the ground as part of a recurring ritual by this enigmatic people. The nearby Tartessian sites of Cancho Roano and La Mata were also immolated in a similar way. Artifacts buried in the charred remains of the structures provided a glimpse of the practices of the ancient culture. They were likely descended from both Paleo-Hispanic and Phoenician groups in the Western Mediterranean, and the design and features of the human pieces is, to me at least, highly reminiscent of the Punic masks discovered on the Mediterranean island of Ibiza. These artefacts that were discovered at the expansive necropolis at Puig des Molins in Ibiza town are thought to depict the god Baal-Hamon, consort of the goddess Tanit. The Baal-worshipping Punic civilization produced impressive artistic items, but was strongly associated with human, particularly child, sacrifice. Could the destructive impulses of the Punic civilization be a replica of the Phoenician cousin culture at Tartessos? Though the Tartessos civilization thrived in southern Iberia for several centuries, it vanished not long after the torching of Casas del Torrenuelo. Some have theorized that these expert metalworkers were hit by a collapse in mining opportunities. Others have postulated that earthquakes and tsunamis ravaged the settlements and devastated the communities. This second theory is what has seen the Tartessos culture linked to the legend of Atlantis, as well as the geographical position of their civilization being beyond the Pillars of Hercules, i.e. outside the mouth of the Mediterranean at Gibraltar, where Plato seemed to cite the lost civilization. Some theories in recent years have suggested that Atlantis was in the area now occupied by the Doñana marshes in southwestern Spain, close to the modern Portuguese border. The team hopes that future excavation of the ancient temple will reveal new insights about the Tartessos peoples, their culture and their unexplained disappearance. Erica Lopez added, "These findings further influence both the importance of the site and the importance of the Tartessian culture in the Guadiana Valley during its last moments." That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe, and you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.